Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shiraz and welcome to another brand new tutorial. I made this animation for a client and people really liked it. So I thought why not make a tutorial on it. This animation is split into two parts, 3D animations and stock footages. First we'll create the 3D animation and then we'll move on to the rest. Let's get started. So open your Blender and select all these by pressing A and delete by pressing X. Let me open shortcut keys. We're gonna start by basic modeling of these products. Let's add a circle, mesh and circle. Go to edit mode and press F on your keyboard to face fill. Let's select this face and E to extrude a bit, GC and place it somewhere here. I think it's good. Now I'm gonna add subdivision surface modifier. Subdivision surface, go to edit mode, Control R and add two loop cuts. Scale on Z-axis, something like this will be more good. And go to extrusion mode, select this upper edges and scale it down on Y-axis, something like this will be good. And scale on X-axis. Okay, I think it's good. Let me scale it down on X and Y-axis, so it will look like a tube. Okay, now it's up to you how you guys want your tube to look like, but I'm gonna adjust a little bit. Let's select this upper face, scale down on Y-axis and shift E. Okay, yeah, I think it's good. Now I'm gonna select this lower face, I to insert a bit, and I'm gonna add a loop cut here. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, right click, shade auto some more. I think it's good. Our tube is ready. Let's add a cylinder for cap, scale down on Z-axis and scale it down on X and Y-axis, so it will look like a cap. I think it's good. Scale down on Z-axis, GC and place it here. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's good. Scale it on Z-axis a bit. Okay, right click, shade auto smooth. I think it's good. Shift A, add a empty, which is cube. Scale it on Z-axis. Select all of the products and parent it to empty. So we're gonna simply move this empty. I think it's good. GC and place it here. Now let's model jar, cream jar. Shift A, add a cylinder and scale it down. Shift D for duplicate, place it here. SC and I think it's good. And scale it. Shade auto smooth and shape auto smooth. Let's see how it looks. Scale it on Z-axis so it looks like a cap. Scale down on X and Y-axis. I think it's good. Shift A and add an empty, which is cube, and select all products and parent it to empty. Yeah, I think it's good. Shift S, cursor to origin, select this empty. Shift S, selection to cursor. Okay, yeah, I think it's good. GX and place it here. Now let's add a mesh, which is cube, and scale it. This will be our surface or floor, whatever you want to name it. So select this tube and place it here, and select this one and place it here. Select this cube, Control A and apply scale, add modifier which is bevel, and segments will be 5. Decrease a little bit amount. I think this will look good, and shade auto smooth. Okay, I think it's good. Press 1, Shift A and add a empty, which will be cube again. Scale it even more, like this. Scale on Z-axis, select all objects, Control P. Let's select that way. Select this cube, then this, and then this one, then this empty. Control P and keep transform. Okay, now we simply wanna animate this empty to animate all whole objects. Now it's time to animate these products. Press 1 on your keyboard for front view. Let's add a camera, Shift A and camera, G5, and change its focal length to 100 and dimensions according to your need, but I'm gonna go with Instagram reel dimension, which is 1080 by 1920. Let's see how it looks here. GUI, move something like this, and let's add a circle mesh and circle, scale it according to our camera, and parent our camera to this circle. Control P and keep transform. For me, it's better to animate this circle than camera directly. I think it's good. Shift A and add a plane or X 90-degree rotation, scale it, GY, and move it somewhere here. Okay, I think it's good. Let's hide these overlays. Now let's adjust these products according to our scene. I think I'm gonna select this cube along these products, GC, move on Z-axis somewhere here, and scale both these objects something like this, and GC, move on Z-axis. Yeah, I think it's good. Let me select this one, and I'm gonna select this empty and move it somewhere here. I think it's good for me, but you guys have to adjust it according to your needs. Let's animate this. So I'm gonna select this empty and RZ for rotation, and I'm gonna start from here. I think according to our reference, let's do one thing. Select this camera and add a constraint which is track to, and select this empty which is our tube one. Select this camera and GC. So this will give us a nice look. Yeah, I think it's good. I think I'm gonna select this cube or this empty. Yeah, I think it's this empty will be more good. Let's select this empty and press K on your keyboard and apply location rotation scale keyframe, and go to frame 60 and rotate it in Z-axis, something like this will be good, and press K on your keyboard and location rotation scale, and let's see how it looks now. Yeah, I think it's good, but in our reference, if you guys see clearly, we have an animation which starts faster but then slows down. Let me show you. Yeah, like this. Okay, so for that, keyframe 50 or 45 I think will be good. I think 35 will be more good. Press K on your keyboard and select this keyframe, move on to 10 like this. Let's see how it looks now. I think pretty cool. Okay, yeah, this is good, but I think I'm going to select this cube and scale it down on X and Y axis, something like this, so our products will be more visible. And let's see how it looks now. Yeah, pretty good. Also, you guys can animate this circle. Select this circle, press K on your keyboard and go to frame 60 and scale it down so it will work as a zoom effect. K and location rotation scale. Select all these keyframes, right click and make it linear. Let's see how it looks now. Okay, yeah, pretty good. And you guys can work on this if you guys want more slow effect or faster. It's according to your need, but I'm going to move on to next scene, which is over this tube close-up. So I'm gonna select this circle and select this camera, shift D for duplicate, and GC, press A, select these keyframes, and X, delete these keyframes. So it's up to you if you guys want to use same camera for next animation, but it's better to use another to avoid future problems. For example, if you are making animation for your client and you have to show first to approval and your client asks for specific changes, then you can come and change that specific part or specific camera in your scene. But if you're using same camera for entire your animation, then it will be difficult and frustrating to change everything step by step. Also, Blender has a very cool option which will allow you to change camera automatically according to your scene. Like, select this camera and go to frame 1 and click on this marker option and select this bind camera to markers. After that, go to frame 60 and select this camera and select this marker and bind camera to markers. So Blender will change your camera automatically according to your timeline. So select this camera and go to tracked object, remove this object, select this circle and RZ rotation. I think I have to scale it down a bit and rotate it a bit. Something like this will be good. Or I think I have to adjust it somewhere here. Yeah, I think it's good. I think I have to start from somewhere here. Okay, I'm going to add one more empty. The fair will be more good. Yeah, I think it's good. Scale it a bit and select this camera, add a track to constraint and select this empty. Select this one. Okay, I think it's good. Select this empty and adjust it according to our tube. Yeah, I think it's good. Let's rotate it. Something like this will be more good. Okay, location rotation scale and go to frame 120 and rotate it a bit, something like this. And K rotation scale and scale it a bit like this will be more good. Yeah, I think it's good. Let's see how it looks now. Start from 60 and yeah, I think it's good. Select all of these keyframes, right click and make it linear. Let's see now. Yeah, I think it's good, but I'm gonna go to 95 or 100 and press K, location rotation scale, move on to 70. Something like this, or I think 75. Yeah, something like this will be good, but again, it's up to you how you want it, but I think it's good for me. And for this empty part, you guys can add one more backdrop so it will look good. Let's see how it looks, our animation, and you guys can see the change of camera according to our timeline. Yeah, it's good, and I think we have to move to our next scene, which is not this. This is stock footages, which is this zoom in to tube. So I'm gonna simply select this one and shift D for duplicate, GC and press A to select all keyframes and X to delete. Okay, I think it's good for me, and I think I am going to select this empty, select and select hierarchy, shift D for duplicate, press M on your keyboard and add a new collection. And now I'm going to delete keyframes of this empty, something like this, and Alt R and hide this one. Okay, let me select this camera and this circle first and move it to collection 2. Yeah, I think it's good. And we have to select this camera and bind it to camera markers. Yeah, I think it's good. GC, select this camera and this one is empty, or I think we have to select this empty. I think this will be good. Okay, now I'm going to select this one and select hierarchy and move it to new collection, which will be collection 3, and hide this one. Okay, it's something like this will be good. Okay, and scale it a bit, something like this will be good. And yeah, I think it's good, but again, it's up to you and your requirements. Select this circle, press K on your keyboard and go to frame 180 and scale it down, something like this. Press K on your keyboard and let's see how it looks now. Start from 120 and yeah, it's good, but I think it's too fast. So I'm gonna delete all these keyframes and scale it down a bit. Something like this will be good. And we have to add backdrop so it will look good. Press K, location rotation scale and 180. Scale it down, something like this will be good. Press K on your keyboard and make it linear. Wait, let's see how it looks now. Yeah, I think it's good. Control S, you have to save file. I'm going to name it new. Okay, Let's move to jar animation. First, I'm gonna select this circle and this camera, Shift D for duplicate and GC, and I'm gonna delete these keyframes. Okay, and press M and move it to collection 3. Then select this cube, Shift D, and move it to collection 3. Now hide this one and unhide this one. So I'm gonna select this empty GX and move it here, and select this camera and delete this track to GC, something like this will be good. Now I'm going to frame 180, then select this camera and marker, bind camera to markers. Okay, GC, something like this will be good, and GX, let's place it in mid. GC, place it somewhere here. Yeah, I think it's good, but again it's up to you how you guys want the placement. Cursor toward origin. Now I'm going to select this camera and select this empty jar. Let's see how we have to animate. I'm going to select this one, press K on your keyboard, location rotation scale, and go to frame 230 or 240, I think. GC, move it something like this, and rotate it on Z-axis, something like this, then rotate it on Y-axis, and rotate it on X-axis. Yeah, something like this will be good. And now let's see how it looks. Start from 180. Yeah, pretty good. Make it linear. Yeah, I think it's good for me, but again, you guys have to set it according to your need. Okay, so right now I'm going to select this circle, then this camera, and Shift D for duplicate, then GC, place it somewhere here, and go to frame 240, then select this camera and bind camera to markers, something like this will be good, and GC, and place it somewhere here. Scale it down a bit, like this will be good. Scale it down more. I think this will work. I think it's good. And now I'm going to select this jar for rotation. Press K on your keyboard and rotate it. Okay, when you press R and double Z on your keyboard, then you can rotate it in local axis. Okay, let me open shortcut keys. You have to rotate it, and you guys can see the rotation of your product in local axis. Okay, so I think I have to go to frame 300. Okay, RZ, double Z, and rotate. Press K on your keyboard for rotation. Okay, let me see how we have to rotate it. For this scene, we have to rotate it slow. I think I'm going to 300 and start from 240. Let's see. Okay, I think this is rotating faster, so I'm going to select this keyframe. I'm gonna delete this one, then go to frame 300 again, then rotate it a little bit on double Z, something like this. Press K, and let's see how it looks now. Yeah, I think it's good, but still, if you guys think that's faster, you guys have to rotate it in limited direction. For now, I think we have to move to our next scene. So I'm gonna simply select this camera, this, Shift D and duplicate, GC, and then select this camera and marker, bind camera to markers. Now let's see how we have to animate. Okay, so for this animation, we have to rotate faster, then it slows down in the end. I'm going to select this empty. Let me adjust our camera first. Something like this will be good. Okay, and now select this empty or this jar. Press K on your keyboard for location, rotation, and scale. and now I am going to frame 360. First, I think I am going to rotate it on double Z axis, something like this will be good. Press K on your keyboard, location rotation scale. Let's see how it looks. 300 and 360. Okay, let me do one thing. I'm gonna add a text on this chart. Shift S and cursor to selected, and Shift A and add a text. RX 90-degree rotation and place it somewhere here in GUI like this. Go to geometry and extrude it a bit like this will be good. Okay, and select this text, then this chart, Control P and key transform. Okay, so this text is going to represent this logo, which will our forge man, and the rest of jar will move faster. So let's see how it looks now. Okay, so we have to go for frame 350, I think. Press K on your keyboard, location rotation scale. Select this jar, press K and location rotation scale, and move on 310. I think will be good. Let's see how it looks now. Okay, it's too much faster. I think we have to go for frame 320. Okay, I think it's good, but Control Z to undo, and I'm going to go for frame 330. Press K on your keyboard, location rotation scale, and then move it to 310. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, so you guys can do this according to your product label. Yeah, I think it's good. Let's move to the last animation. I think this one. Okay, it's not that difficult. We just have to select this camera. Okay, camera 005. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, so we just have to select this one and go to frame 360 and scale this to our chart. Something like this will be good. Let's do one thing. Let's scale this empty instead of this circle. So I'm going to press K on keyboard and location rotation scale. Go to frame somewhere 420, I think. Okay, 420 and scale a bit, something like this will be good, and change it to 420 and start from 360. Press K on your keyboard, location rotation scale, press A and make it linear. Okay, so yeah, I think it's good, but it's up to you how much you want it bigger or smaller. Let's move to the next and final animation of our this tutorial, this jar moving down. So I think we have to select this text and place it collection 3, hide this one, then open this collection, select this empty and right click, select hierarchy, shift D for duplicate and press M, add a new collection which will power this collection 4, then hide this one, select this and press A and delete all keyframes. Okay, Alt R, something like this. Okay, and I think we have to select this circle and this camera too. Shift D for duplicate, press M and move it to collection 4. Okay, select this circle and press A, then X and delete keyframes. Let's select this camera and 420 marker, byte camera to markers like this, GC and select this empty, GX, move on X axis. Now I think I'm going to move it on Z axis like this, then rotate it on Y axis, then rotate it on X axis like this. First, I think I'm going to go back to this and 420 to I think 460. Press K on your keyboard, location rotation scale, then go to frame 420, GC, move on Z axis and rotate it on Y axis like this and X axis like this. GC and place it somewhere here. Press K on your keyboard and let's see how it looks now. 420. I think we have to go for 480 and make it linear. Okay, yeah, I think it's good, but I think we need a stable frame so our animation look good. So I'm going to end it on 5 and 10. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah, pretty good. I think it's good, and yeah, that's our end for our 3D animation. Next, we have to move to stock footages, and don't forget to save your file. For lighting, you have to watch my previous tutorials on lighting, or let me just break down it. Start from 1, and I think I have to hide this one and open this collection first one and this collection 2, and also you guys can see the mess in my viewport. So this one is our main light, and these two are backlight, and this light is for gradient on our backdrop. Also, I animate these lights. Like you guys can see, there's a limited light in this frame, and play animation, the light become full. Go to frame 1 and let's select this light. So I animated this light pressing this diamond symbol on the right side of our power light. So when you press that symbol, it adds a keyframe on your timeline, and I added this keyframe from frame 1 to frame 60. So on frame 1, the power of our main light is 0, and from 60 it becomes to 100. Also the rim and backlight of our scene. So yeah, I think that's it for lighting. So for stock footages, there are many websites like Adobe Stock and Shutterstock. For free options, you can visit FreePic or Vecteezy, or just type your required title into Google. For example, I'll search lemon polling stock footage, and you guys can open Vecteezy one. This one is Shutterstock, and we have Pixabay too. So you guys have to download which one you need, and it's better if it's in portrait format. Otherwise, bring it into the video editor and adjust it according to your required format. Now find the music that matches your animation and add text if you want to. Also, you guys can get this blend file from my Patreon. If you feel lazy and still want to make this animation, it will help. Just download this blend file, place your objects on cube and parent them. And yeah, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you guys gonna love it, and see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.